sailing the Exuma Bank. Wyatt is doing his homework, or schoolwork, I should say. Mom's texting people, posting pictures. Wyatt found this cool sea heart. I don't know if you can make it out because the sun's in the back, but we'll post the story in the comments so you know what it means to find a sea heart, but it's pretty rare to find. We're sailing to BlackPoint. It's only going to be about a 2-hour, it's going to be a little more, it'll probably be close to 3 hours to get there, just because we're sailing off probably 7 miles, so that when we tack over we can sail back. And the wind's basically blowing straight from BlackPoint, so once we make this turn, we'll basically tack, and then we'll wind up short tacking towards BlackPoint. Suicide Tabby over there with her ball trying to throw it overboard. That's what she does, jump in after it. She likes to take, yeah, she does a swan dive in the cabana. Suicide Tabby. There's Salty Cat, there's my injured toe. Where are you going, Cat? You can't go down there, you gotta stay with us. Sorry, bud. You gotta stay. Alright, we anchored here at Lorraine's. We're going to the cruisers happy hour here. And when I pulled up to the dock, my anchor came off. I had to check to see if this thing was still recording. But yeah, we anchored and the dinghy anchor just flew off straight into the water. So now tomorrow I get to come over here and snorkel it. So we're in BlackPoint, absolutely loaded with boats. Now today, I've got to go to the dinghy dock and dive with some nurse sharks here. Hopefully they're not around because they make me uncomfortable. I know they're not supposed to do anything, but it makes me uncomfortable. Anyway, when I was trying to rig a stern anchor with my dinghy anchor yesterday, the line broke and it fell off, so I have to go retrieve it. And like I said, the nurse sharks make it unpleasant for me. But that's what we're doing today, and might get a haircut today. I know all last year I didn't get a haircut, but it's kind of bugging me. I'm gonna shave this beard off too. Absolutely gorgeous at BlackPoint. I don't know. Yep. Another shark. Alright, so Mr. Wyatt with his colorful glow-in-the-dark cup. We're gonna go see the blowhole, which is somewhere over here. Check it out. And now he just informed us that he wants to stay. He met some little local Bahamian kids that he's friends with now. He wants to hang out. And me and Wyatt, we're walking here in BlackPoint. We're trying to find the blowhole. So Mom is somewhere behind us.
Or is it reasonable?
Gonna catch up. Yeah, it's hard to see. Not a lot of wave action coming straight in this cove right now, although there is a lot of wind. But there we go. There's a little bit. All right, we moved to the other side of BlackPoint with 13 of our closest friends. Beautiful deep sand beach. Great holding. This castle. Looks like a little castle. You can't really see it. We'll get a better shot tomorrow morning. And now we're walking the dog like we always do. So, Wyatt wants me to watch something, I have no idea what. So, last night, wind clocked around to the north and it blew pretty hard. And according to my bearings and the my GPS alarms, which I have doing 3, but I had 2 set last night. Absolutely. Basically, another boats that are dragging in the heavy winds. They called me on the radio and asked if I was comfortable with that situation and if I would move. And basically, I hadn't dragged, so I didn't feel like I should be the one to reset. I decided I would dive their anchor and dive my anchor and shoot it and give them the information. So this is my anchor. It's buried at least to the roll bar, and it shows no sign of dragging whatsoever. It is deep. Next, I swam over to their anchor. They're a ways off, and it's not buried quite as deep. It's a smaller anchor. It's a good anchor. It's a Rocknut. I think it's a Rocknut 20. But one thing you can see, and maybe it's not clear in this picture, but there's a trench, and this trench extends for quite a while. So you can see that they dragged. So once I saw this and shot it, I went back to their boat and explained to them the situation and offered to help them reset if that's what they wanted to do. They were quite agreeable and really appreciative of the help, and they suggested that I could help them switch out to their bigger anchor. They had purchased an 80-pound mantis that they hadn't installed yet. So we picked up their current anchor, sailed out the anchorage, installed the new mantis, and returned and set their anchor firmly. Their new anchor set deep, but they still had a problem. They only had about 80 feet of chain total. And in 20-something feet of water, it just wasn't enough scope for them to hold their position, probably even with this heavier anchor. But this anchor definitely set better, and I felt more comfortable having them next to me. Later that night, crews of different boats got together so their kids could play and we could have a fire, enjoy some hot dogs, and just a few sundowners together. We're gonna have a high wind bonfire here in a second.
Oh my gosh!
Getting all the kids together so they can get some energy out and getting the adults together is always a fun time on the beach. The next day we would head south with Voyager to Little Farmer's Key. That's a story for the next time.